minutes away from the estimated arrival of the first tsunami waves that will arrive.
So why don't we actually pause now, and we'll come back to you in short order. We should have more data, but if we don't come back to you, just please everyone be very safe, and we'll begin to report on the waves as we get direct observations kind of around. We still anticipate 30 minutes from now, around 7:10. Thank you for being safe.
In the islands, as we are about 30 minutes out from the first expected impacts of the wave.
Right now we're hearing that alarm. That is the final alarm that the state is going to issue, signaling that we are just 30 minutes away from the estimated arrival of the first tsunami waves that will arrive in Hanalei on the Garden Isle, on the island of Kauai.
And Governor Green also said that this will be the last siren. So the 6:40 siren that just went off right now, we'll be having more updates from emergency officials. But
from President Donald Trump post, due to a massive earthquake that occurred in the Pacific Ocean, a tsunami warning is in effect for those living in Hawaii. A tsunami is in effect for Alaska and the Pacific coast of the United States. Japan is also in the way.
In the meantime, we do want to go back to our first alert weather team, kind of breaking down what Governor Green was talking about, because this is really the first time that we've gotten some real data in regard to impact on this. So let's send it over to Ben Gutierrez at the First Alert Weather Center. Ben, how do we process and digest what the governor just said in terms of measurements?
Well, he's been talking about trough to crest, and of course, that is at the buoy over at Midway Atoll, which is, I'm going to try and zoom out here, and it is actually right, if we didn't have, hang on here just a second, because we've been working on trying to get some of the data to you. We're looking at, hang on just a second, I'm just going to erase the satellite imagery. Honolulu is there, you can see that, and then we're going to try and put at least some kind of indicator as to where the Midway is approximately, I'll just put it right about here or thereabouts. I've got two that the passes, yeah. So let's see, hang on just a second. We're just going to try and zoom out a little bit.
Just so we can see the labels real quick. Again, Midway Atoll is off to our northwest. That's typically where we see information from approaching tsunamis. And one of the reasons we are a little bit concerned about this is kind of the way that the seafloor works here in Hawaii. Unlike the continents, we don't have a continental shelf really that's right offshore. You don't see very shallow water really quickly. The Hawaiian Islands, of course, are formed volcanically, and they're essentially steep mountains in the ocean. So there's a very steep drop off into Pacific water. And
if you can come back to the Weather Center for just a second, because I think what we can do is show you a little bit. So here we have the map of the islands, and then farther off in the northwestern Hawaiian Islands, Drew, if you can like zoom out, we're talking about Midway Atoll, which is one of these islands here, and of course